Okay, we're going to go over our vocabulary words for this week. So look at the first one, it is wrinkled. And you can tell on the baby's face, he wrinkled his forehead and he has wrinkles on his forehead. And we look at the back of the card. It explains you wrinkled up your face if you tighten muscles to make folds and lines in your skin. So he wrinkled up his forehead. And the sentence that we use, the baby wrinkled his forehead as he looked around. And you can wrinkle your forehead and look in the mirror, and you could see the lines in your forehead. Or if you're like me, you already got the lines there. The next one is frown. And we see this a lot, especially in emojis and stuff nowadays. This is a frown. It's the opposite of a smiley face. And it is a noun. And a frown is a sad or angry look. If you see a frown on someone's face, you can tell that he or she is not happy. So again, you can look in the mirror and make a frown. And if you get a frown on your face, it means you're upset about something. The next one is yanked. And if you look, this dog yanked the rope out of the boy's hand. And it is a verb. He's doing something. And it has the ed at the end, so it's a past tense verb. If you yanked something, you pulled it hard and fast. And if you can imagine, our dog tugged or yanked the rope from my brother as they played in the yard. And you can practice this by pulling like a book off the table really fast or off a bookshelf, and that's like you yanked it off the shelf. And you guys know that I had to have shoulder surgery over the summer because my German Shepherd yanked me to the ground. So I can use that in a sentence. The next one is dragged. This is kind of like yanked. It is a verb also, and it ends in an ed. And this boy dragged the suitcase across the ground. And there we go. It's a verb. The V's right there. And if you dragged something, you worked hard to pull it along the ground. And the sentence is Colin dragged the suitcase out of the room. So you can drag a chair. I dragged the chair from one end of the room to the other. Or you can take like a toy or something and drag it along the floor. Mumbled. This is another verb. We have an ed. If you look, the girl mumbled to the boy. If you mumbled, you spoke quietly and not very clearly. It says, Isabel mumbled. Michael had to listen extra carefully. And so you'll hear me guys tell you to speak up in class, especially if you have your mask on, because you mumble and I couldn't hear you. So that's what that means. And the next one is nearby. So you've got two words put together, compound word nearby. And the puppy is nearby the little girl. This is an adverb. Someone who is nearby is close to where you are. When I eat a snack, my dog is always nearby. If you want to act this out at home, you could stand next to someone's seat, and so you could say, so and so sits nearby, but so and so sits way over there. And we have excuses. Oops. Looks like the boy's got excuses because he broke the pot. Excuses are reasons why you cannot do something. Alex tried to make excuses about the broken vase. So you could make excuses of why you're not cleaning your room or why you're not doing chores at home or maybe your homework. It says hesitate. that means you're going to stop or do something slowly. And it is an adjective, and it means if you're hesitant and you do something slowly because you're not sure about it. So this girl is, she's hesitant, or she hesitates about going down the slide. And Lucia was hesitant to go down the slide by herself. So if you hold up a pencil, I'm hesitant to let someone know, to let someone borrow this pencil because I want it back. And those are our vocabulary words for the week. So we have hesitant, we have excuses, nearby, mumbled, dragged, yanked, frown, and wrinkled. There's a lot of verbs in this week's vocabulary.